The following is a presentation of the Reviewing Network Sports.
And here we go. First snap of the overtime. The Broncos have been in 3 overtime games this year. They won them all. Got it.
The 2011 season marked a turning point for the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you ever wanted to know what was that moment that the tide began to turn for the Steelers' success under Mike Tomlin, stay tuned. The 2011 season began with another visit to Baltimore, which started off on September 11th. And much like the disastrous events of 10 years ago on 9/11/11, another disastrous event was happening in Baltimore to the Steelers. An embarrassing opener where the Steelers got destroyed by the Ravens 35-7. 7 turnovers led the Steelers' first opening day loss in 9 years. The team resurrected itself the following week with a shutout win to the Seattle Seahawks at home 24-0. And then came a way too close win to the Peyton Manningless Indianapolis Colts 23-20 to get them back to 2-1. Only to fall to the Houston Texans the following week at 17-10. The team would respond the next week at home against Tennessee 38-17, a 17-13 win against the Jaguars in Week 6, a 32-20 win against Arizona in the Super Bowl 43 rematch in Week 7, and a 25-17 win against New England, their first against them since 2008, and Tom Brady since 2004, put the Steelers at 6-2 and looking like they were ready for another deep run. And then once again, Baltimore spoiled the party. The Steelers had the lead going into the final minutes of the fourth quarter of their Week 9 primetime matchup at 20-16, but then with 9 seconds left, and just like the year before, Joe Flacco threw a touchdown in the end zone to steal the Ravens' second consecutive victory in Pittsburgh 23-20, giving them full control of the AFC North and dropping the Steelers to 6-3. However, like the previous year though, the Steelers would rally with 2 wins over Cincinnati. A Sunday night victory over Kansas City and a Thursday night victory over Cleveland put them back at 10-3. A big snag happened the following Monday night where the Steelers got absolutely embarrassed by the 49ers 20-3, effectively costing them the division. Wins against the Rams and the Browns would put the Steelers in the playoffs at 12-4 again, but this time as an away wildcard team because of the Ravens sweeping them. So that means that the Steelers are starting their 2011 playoff run in the wildcard round. Their first stop? The Denver Broncos. January 8th, 2012, Mile High Stadium. The Steelers arrived to take on the surprising Denver Broncos with Tim Tebow at quarterback. The Steelers got off to a 6-0 start in the first quarter, but the Broncos put up 20 in the second quarter to go to the half 20-6. The Steelers scored a touchdown to make it 20-13 in the third, and the fourth quarter saw the Broncos adding a field goal to make it 23-13. The Steelers didn't give up as 10 points were scored by them to tie the game at 23-23, sending it to overtime. The Steelers lost the overtime coin toss. The Broncos got the ball first, and remember when I said that this was when the turning point for the Steelers' success rate under Tomlin started to go downhill? Ladies and gentlemen, behold the moment when it all came tumbling down.
This year, they won them all. Got him at the 40. It's Thomas at the 50. Stiff arm got him free to the 30, to the 20. Thomas to the 10. Denver's going on to New England. They win it on the first play of overtime.
Tim Tebow finds a wide-ass open Demaryius Thomas for an 80-yard touchdown to win the game 29-23. The Steelers never see the ball in overtime, and the Broncos somehow, someway find a way to knock down the defending AFC champions. Words cannot express the reaction that I and certainly most Steelers fans had that day. Pissed off, ready to kill the nearest person nearby, ready to throw as much shit to the wall as possible. Yeah, not a great day. Not a great day at all. This was the moment that changed the Pittsburgh Steelers forever. All that goodwill and excitement the team had under Mike Tomlin in his first 4 years as head coach was gone after this, because what followed in the next 15 years would send the franchise back in a way that they would never be able to recover from ever again. It may not seem like that, but trust me, you're going to see how the tide begins to turn as we go through the next 15 years. Because, boy, this moment is a moment that should be considered the moment when everything came crashing down for the Pittsburgh Steelers.